One Piece chapter. Thoughts on it?
It was lit.
Thoughts on it? What would you rate this week's chapter out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Of course.
All the time.
Yo, how do you guys feel about Portal getting canceled, man? I'm sad.
Ooh.
I can't express how sad I am to you guys. You know.
You don't care. Kill yourself. You like that?
So you're patting yourself on the back. Like, yeah.
So I don't really trust your taste.
I honestly can't believe that they're canceling it. Like it was so like it seemed consistently like well written. I don't know. Like,
Wait, what series?
I didn't even read the third chapter. I read the second one, then I stopped reading.
I read all like 4 or 5 and then out on the official Shonen Jump website. They're I think Shonen Jump thought it was going to be a big series too, but they translated it. Like
I doubt it.
I'm talking about American Shonen Jump. Like they translated it.
They translate everything.
Do they?
Yeah. They do the first 3 chapters of every new series.
Did they give it out for free?
Yeah. Well, no, not for free, but you can read it for free if you want to. I don't want to 4chan. Say what?
What else? Robot X Laser need to get canceled.
Robot X Laser? Nah, they're gonna keep that shit. That's the same dude who made Kuroko Basketball.
It's so high.
All the people who like Kuroko and basketball to read his manga and make it survive. Watch.
So the art looks better than Kuroko. So
I never read the manga to Kuroko, so I can't say anything.
Art in the beginning of
I haven't watched anime.
Not good.
I only watched anime.
Well, maybe the art at the end of Kuroko is really good. You wouldn't like no.
I know in the beginning people said it sucked though, like the art when it first started. That it was straight up trash.
I never read Kuroko. I watched it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's kind of sad because everything besides U19 and Portal is trash to me. So.
U19. U19 and Portal are the ones.
You said you like U19?
Yeah, he likes U19.
You do?
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, that's the worst among the bunch, man. Kevin, what's with your taste, dude? Everything that's good, you hate, and then everything you hate that's good.
That I hate? What's good that I hate?
Tokyo Ghoul, I think is what he's talking.
Tokyo Ghoul is actually garbage. Now what else? What else do I dislike that is not dislike? Because there's nothing wrong with U19. If you're into kids next door like me, you'll like it. If you're not, then you won't like it.
I'm just surprised you liked it. Because everybody hates it from what I know.
I don't know why people hate it. What is the reason for people hating it?
They were saying like, oh, it doesn't make any sense. It's too ridiculous, shit like that. Because the plot is about like,
what is ridiculous about?
Because like the adults are all like evil and shit. And the whole entire plot is basically.
The adults aren't evil. They aren't.
Bro, I'm telling you what these niggas are saying. It's not my opinion.
Isn't that realistic? That adults are evil.
That's stupid.
They're saying like it doesn't make any sense how like all the adults are like overly evil and shit.
No, if they read chapters 2 and 3, actually, the next couple of chapters cover all of that. The adults aren't evil. They're made to think things that are childish minds of their children. So that's why they're acting like that. And that's why they have that like Hitler style fucking. But people
does it even get translated?
Yeah, no, not really. I think Japanese box translated it. And then some new dude picked it up.
So it doesn't get officially translated like
nah.
It is or anything. See, I told you.
I mean, manga stream isn't really official. So
if they're not gonna translate, like my whole thing is this: like, don't put out 6 new manga and just hype up the ones with the fucking big instead of giving other people a chance. That's very stupid. Like that's very boring. Like that Mary Antoinette shit was trash. What else was
that's
trash?
one of the highest
Dr.
ones,
Stone was trash. Yes, because people have trash taste and they only looking at it because the nigga that did Sunken Rock Robot X Laser Beam I haven't really looked at, so I can't really say shit about it. But it's golf, so I'm not about gonna call that trash.
The best one is the romance one. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I kind of like the romance. I'm not a big romance fan, but I kind of like it. It's not that bad.
What romance? Well, there's no romance thing.
It's called We Never Learn. We Can't Study, some shit like that.
Oh, we can't study. I heard of that.
I'm not.
It's like it's from the guy who like helped out Nisekoi, the guy who was making Nisekoi.
Yo,
he was like an assistant to him.
Yo,
I'm not wasting my time on that.
It sounds pretty good.
Has anybody read the one called The Promised Neverland?
What?
Yeah,
I read the
Andre
first chapter.
I only read the first chapter, but it was pretty good.
Who read what? I
It
can't.
was
I
a
couldn't hear.
nice chapter. It was a good chapter. I'm just not into it.
You like him, Miguel?
No, I haven't read it. I was thinking about reading the after 50 chapters or so. I was thinking
Mhm.
about reading-
It's like pretty. It's kind of dark. Like it's surprisingly dark for Shonen Jump. So it's
Is
kind of
it in Wonderland Dark?
Hunter. What?
Wait, what?
Dead Man Wonder.
Dead Man Wonderland? Yeah, kind of. It might be darker than that. Like,
Wait, what manga are we talking about?
The Promised Neverland.
Oh yeah, that's it, dude. That's really good. You
It's
gotta read it.
It's very
It's really good.
violent. It's very bloody and violent and stuff.
No, it's not really bloody and violent, but it is pretty mature though.
I'm thinking
It's
about
not like blood and guts everywhere, but it's pretty mature.
That first chapter it was blood and guts.
like it's someone looked into. I like the art.
It's like Death Note.
Where the kids had numbers on them.
Yeah.
Kinda interesting.
It's like Death Note, kind of serious, gritty-ish, you know. But it's really good though. It's really well written. It's just so slow paced, bro. Like it took like forever to get that. Yeah, because they was making the plan. Wait, I don't want to spoil this, Cinema.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil you guys.
Right now, like 35.
There's like 30-some chapters, I think.
33, I think.
33.
Like 50 chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was gonna try to let it, build up. Like I did that with Boku no Hero when I heard it was good. I went into chapter I was gonna wait.
Everybody was shitting on Boku no Hero when it came out though.
Were they?
Yeah. Everybody was saying, "Oh, this is gonna get canceled."
I wasn't there when Boku no Hero started, so I can't speak on it.
I was reading it since the first chapter. It feels good, man.
70-something chapters, and I was gonna wait till chapter 100, but then I read when it was at 90-something.
Because I remember when Andre was pushing the fuck out of that, him and Nilsson.
Nah, it was me and Nilsson. It was Andre.
Yeah. You niggas was pushing the shit out of that. I saw it.
That shit was lit. It was lit. Nah, it was pretty good though. I liked it.
I didn't read Boku no Hero.
And plus, Naruto was getting ready to end too, so it was kind of like that transition, you know. Ooh.
Wait, into what?
What?
You said it was a transition.
Yeah, My Hero Academia started 10 chapters before Naruto ended.
Yeah.
And so when it was getting some heat, when everybody was starting to read it, that's when Naruto ended. And I guess I'm pretty sure that's what helped out My Hero Academia become really popular. Is that people found out about it after Naruto ended, and I think Forever made a video about it, like, "Oh my God, it's the next Naruto! Go read it!" Like he always fucking does with every new series.
That world is so ugly. If you're watching this,
I fucking hate that nigga. Damn, I hate him and his fucking goons. God, I hate fucking Savage Sweet Panda.
It looks like a vagina. They get facial reconstruction.
Did he used to have cleft lip?
Nah.
He didn't.
Yeah,
I could have.
He does.
I think he used to have it though. Then he got it he got surgery. Because I remember I used to watch videos of him a couple of years ago. He used to have that lip.
Yeah, it was really pronounced.
Dude. Poor guy.
Nah, I stopped watching his videos not long ago.
No, you didn't. You still watch his videos, don't you?
The nigga has no substance. He's like a casual fan. The nigga can't read into shit at all.
What's not
the only reviewer?
That's why he has lots of subs. People don't care about that substance. People don't care about substance. They want they don't want to think about anything. They just want plain shit.
But
this nigga killed Red Sprite. No, it was James that killed Red Sprite. Because I remember when it came out, and James was like, "This is the new Bleach. You guys know how My Hero Academia is the new Naruto, right? This is the next Bleach. Oh my God!" Did it fucking got canceled?
I think the reviewers say that because they want
more subs.
They want a series to catch on that they like reading, so that they can make money off of reviewing it every week, like Naruto and stuff, all over again.
Probably, but I'm pretty sure James is pretty much he genuinely thought that was the next Bleach and shit, and he was gonna read it. Because he was you could tell how much this guy loves Bleach because he blames the freaking editors of Shonen Jump for canceling Bleach and yada yada. He thinks everybody hates Bleach and they're biased against it, and that's why they canceled it because they all hate it. Yeah. And they're never going to bring the anime back because they hate Bleach and yada yada. So He doesn't realize that it's a business decision. So
that's sad when people
crazy ass white dude
disconnected from reality like that, I guess. But,
at least you're not fucking double for
let me
him.
nip this. Let me nip this in the bud. Like I hate hearing people saying that this nigga he didn't get canceled.
No, he got canceled.
He did get canceled.
He got canceled.
Do you know what got canceled?
What?
That show that Jotan likes.
No. I mean, Hitman Reborn. Both of those got canceled.
Hitman Reborn got canceled.
No, Bleach got canceled, bro.
No. Understand? You want me to tell you the difference between Hitman Reborn and Bleach? Okay.
All right.
This nigga Suna, they
cut off.
I think it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it didn't get cut off. He just literally reverted to the same nigga back in chapter 1. Like that's what he went back. All the shit that he did, it was erased.
Yeah, all his development was for no reason.
Erased. That's what I call it.
Because he was supposed to like.
If you are given, if you say, okay, I'm doing a final arc, right, and then you tell these niggas, all right, within this amount of time, I'm gonna be done with the final arc. You tell your editor that, and they work with you. Now, if you out here wasting time, because Bleach is a slow ass face manga. Like when I say one thing, people talk about One Piece's pacing. Bad Bleach's pacing is. I don't think One Piece's pacing is bad, but that's another discussion for another day. Now, Bleach pacing happens in a chapter. I'm not exaggerating. Like you can have one or two slashes. That's a whole chapter. Like there are niggas that'll tell you, I read a Bleach chapter in like 2 minutes.
Because there's no dialogue. It's just white space and fucking.
Like seconds.
Yeah, Bleach chapters have no substance in them.
But
I mean, that shit was sad. They skipped so much. Like everybody's all these important. No, he skipped all these guys' bankais. We don't know if a couple of characters are alive or not.
We don't have to. Wait.
We do have to know that. They're pretty important.
We actually don't have to know everybody's bankai. Whose bankai were we missing?
Yeah, we do.
Whose bankai were we missing?
Hold up. I'm not a fucking Bleach star, so I can't tell you, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys.
What's his face? The dude that everybody was hyped as fuck for his Shikai. What the fuck is his name? He was the only person we don't know his bankai.
I can't remember fucking Bleach names, dude. I'm sorry. But we're missing a bunch of people's freaking...
No, not a bunch. There's like one bankai we're missing.
Nah, it's not one. If Andre can help me out, if he was fucking here, he can help me out.
No, go through it. Like, we saw Zaraki. We saw...
Somebody made a post about it. Hold on, let me see. Somebody made a post about it.
Go look at it. I'm telling you right now, there's not as many
hold up.
guys
I'm saying.
that are missing.
I think I made a post about it, actually.
Right. Well,
we don't know where Urahara is either. We didn't. He's a pretty important character.
We don't have to know his bankai.
We know his.
We never see Ichigo's dad bankai. You know why that wasn't important? Because he never. No, we never have. We've only seen the Shika.
He didn't do
shit.
It's like he didn't even do shit. Actually, exactly. He just popped up with fucking.
Exactly.
Whatchamacallit's other dad.
And when what's his face was gonna show his bankai, he got wrecked. Then Urahara.
I did this fucking essay before I get right.
Urahara did show his bankai. What are you talking about?
I'm saying like we don't know what Urahara was doing when he did that whole entire time skip after everything was when he defeated Bach, and then like we got the time skip in the future and whatnot. We don't know what Urahara was doing. He's an important character. That's what I'm saying.
Minor detail.
Minor detail. Okay.
Minor detail. He didn't get canceled. There's only a few things you can say that they were left out, but that's due to his bad planning.
There's not a few things, man. I gotta find this post where I post this whole entire thing from this Bleach subreddit, and they made a whole entire list of what was not explained in Bleach.
I remember that post.
Yeah,
but it was all little things that really didn't have much to do with it, to be honest.
Nah.
A bankai isn't necessarily like it's just something. Bankai's like
it's pretty important,
man. Not really. It's like
it's not super important, but it was kind of like a big thing for people because it was like the final ability.
Well, I want to get this One Piece talk out of the way first. I was trying to wait for Andre.
Yes, I was waiting for Andre too.
Which wedding guest do you think is like the most important? Which one do you like the most, and which one do you, out of the wedding guests that just were introduced?
I'm gonna just say who has the best design though, because I can't really tell you who.
Okay.
Fucking hold on, let me pull up the pages.
Oh no, I can't do that. Like I have a phone. I don't.
Yeah, what?
I can just look at them and read them all, Chanel, when you like
Read them all. Okay, I got you. Hold up. Pull up the page.
Dufeld, Morgans. Who else?
You guys
Oh, he's doing it.
You heard?
The Mortician.
I'm gonna try to.
Like 5 of these niggas.
Cause all I have is.
No, I'm not reading it off. I'm just trying to remember. Morgan's the bird-looking nigga. Dufeld is the guy that looks like Crocodile with like an old-looking face. Stussy's the little girl jump. The Mortician was the dude with the little he had a little patch on his arm.
What chapter is it on?
Which chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dufeld, Morgan, Stussy, Drug Peklo.
No, he said which.
Yeah, Peklo.
He said which chapter though? Which chapter?
Oh, that's chapter 860, page 8.
All right.
Fucking Drug Peklo's like that goddamn serial killer. He's a guy. He has a mask and the fucking sickle.
Yeah, that guy's cool. It's one of my
you got
favorites.
Scrooge McDuck, aka Morgan.
Morgan's my favorite so far.
Scrooge McDuck.
Who's your favorite out of these designs?
Stussy looks like a fucking.
Who's your favorite, and then who do you think is going to be the most important? Like the one that's going to have the most influence.
It's kind of hard to tell who's going to be the most important, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm gonna say Morgan because he's a fucking bird.
I like the felt God of Fortune.
Yeah.
His design and Morgan's. I like their designs a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I like their design.
Did Andre say he's coming?
The drug.
I think so.
Peglo, the great mortician, Drug Peglo. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. My least favorite design, to be honest, is, the one on the bottom left.
The girl?
No, the bottom left.
Buy me a spaceship.
Shipping magnet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my least favorite design. But
what about? Okay.
The girl is a good design. I even like the fat guy, the Giverson.
Yeah.
Dufeld? Who's Giverson?
Giverson. The concealer. I like.
Wait, you said who's Giverson?
Yeah.
That's the. He's kind of hard to. He's kind of hard to tell because you got Morgan and you got fucking. Like, and he's like right in the middle, kind of like bent over and shit. He's like chugging some beer.
Yeah, that's why he's a goat.
Oh wait.
Yeah, he does like Crocodile, freaking Dufeld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has like the hair and the fucking the suit, the coat.
That's why I like his design. You know what's funny?
Got the scar in the middle.
I just realized the drug Peklo is holding a scythe. That's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a killer. He's a killer for hire. I think.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty lit.
Guess.
Oh, is that what a fucking mortician is?
I mean, mortician has a.
What is a mortician?
Yeah, the mortician.
A mortician is someone who handles dead people. Like.
Yeah, it's an undertaker. He just kills. He handles dead people.
Okay, cool.
Dead people. On the stream.
Are these like the richest people in the country, or?
No, they're like the underworld leaders.
Across the whole entire like New World?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
No, it's chapter 860. Oh, was it 860 or 861 that they showed up?
860.
860.
860, page 8.
But all right, Kevin, which one do you like the best? Oh, go ahead, Miguel.
Oh no, let Kevin go.
Okay.
Who's design I like the most? Oh yeah, Giverson is the pyre looking nigga. No, Umid is the pyre looking nigga. Giverson is the dude. Okay, those are the two I forgot. As of right now, I was liking Dufeld a lot because he kind of looks like mine. But it might have to be. If I'm looking at it. Drug Peklo.
Buy me a spaceship. Yeah.
I fuck with Drug Peklo's design.
Yeah, the scythe, the scythe got me. I didn't even peep the scythe. I was just looking at the faces, to be honest.
Nah, I like the mask. It might be of what's his face?
Dude's a fucking duck.
Reminds me of Cherubimon and Digimon. You don't think he looks like Cherubimon?
Are you guys not gonna talk about the other character that was introduced in this chapter?
What, Katakuri?
Hell yeah, boy!
Katakuri.
Yo,
killing people with jelly beans.
Overpowered. That's to me.
Wait, this is One Piece. He's not actually dead. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, that's
No, I'm kidding. He is dead actually. I just put up the panel. He's like, he has a freaking wound in his forehead.
Yeah,
he's dead.
Sure
he did it so.
He was off screen, so he can. Characters like fodder characters die all the time. Just not like.
Yo, that door with the face is.
But it looks like the thing somewhat penetrates. No, actually, no. You're right, because it hits him and it doesn't penetrate because you see the jelly bean fall on the floor.
A trip.
So you're right. He not dead.
No, went through his head.
Yo, Smoothie has to have the strangest ability in this whole entire manga. She like twists living things and they make juice.
Stranger
it's
than
fucking weird.
Is that stranger than Wanda's fucking ramen armor?
Yeah, I think so. Cause she's twisting living things and then she holds a cup down and it's like pouring juice.
Part of me would like.
It's fucking weird.
Cause it just, what does it taste like? Like squeezing a giraffe into?
I have no idea. I was thinking it was blood, but it's not red, so I mean it's not dark, so I thought it's blood. It must be juice.
It
has to be juice.
She's making them into smoothies.
It's fucking weird though. She was like introduced twisting the girl.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What is this?
The thing is, like abilities like that, like you know, like how you know it's not gonna be like super like effective in combat, like in actual fighting.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
I never thought rubber would be like what it is now.
Her ability, like you said, is like it doesn't look like it's effective in combat, but she looks diesel.
She looks strong, yeah.
She get them hands on you though. You did.
Those thighs, you mean? Like the
them thighs, them long legs.
But
long leg tribe.
It's like Khalifa's like power. Like it doesn't lend itself that much to like a lot of like battle strength. It looks like unless like you think she could grab like just Luffy or Carrot or like Pedro and just squeeze them into a smoothie like.
Oh yeah, like I was saying before, we got the second son, you got the 14th daughter smoothie, you got the third son, you got the fourth son, but we don't know who the oldest child is of
right.
Big Mom.
You're right. It might be like a big reveal. Whoever the is. Maybe it's Kaido.
No.
Kaido just pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Obviously, they're saving that first son for something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Carmel.
What was Cracker? Was he like? Cracker was the.
I don't think he was related to them. He was just.
No, Cracker's related to
Big Mom.
To Big Mom. Yeah, that's his child. That's her child. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because I brought up the point that Cracker has like what the strongest armament hockey that we've seen so far, and then like Katakuri has like the strongest
observation.
Yeah, that we've seen so far because he can see it to the future. Would you be upset if like if Luffy, he's a 10 son?
Yeah, 10 son.
What if like Luffy had to fight Katakuri and beat him? How would you feel?
If Luffy fought Katakuri and beat him in this arc?
Yeah, just like he beat Cracker.
I'd be fine with it. I'd rather not see another Luffy fight. I'd rather him team up with somebody or something. But I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think anybody fights him though, because they can fight the guy.
I don't think there's gonna be fights in this wedding.
There has to be fights.
At all? Like, what do you think's gonna happen?
Not like at all, but like I don't think there's gonna be all out fights. Like they're gonna have the little confrontations here and there, but all out, no way. I don't think so.
You're just gonna be like
scuffles, like Marineford or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like just little clashes. But I think he's saying nobody's gonna beat anyone else like completely in a fight.
Yeah,
gonna clash.
Fodder, fodder characters is fodder characters.
Go to see Carrot one shot Big Mom.
All right, well,
briefly name introduced.
What do you think is going on with Zoro's group in Wano right now?
Zoro's what?
In Wano.
Oh, Zoro's group? They're probably still on their way to fucking Wano, to be honest.
Probably.
You don't think there's
still on their
something
way
going on like simultaneously right now with
There might be. If I had to guess, though, I'm pretty sure they're still on their way. Like maybe they're still on the boat in the water.
When do you think we're gonna jump back over to?
I kind of wanted to do it like in the middle, like after they did like Oda did the chapter with what's your face? Fucking the bitch fucking Sanji was in love with. What's her name?
Pudding?
Yeah, Pudding. There we go. I don't know why I forgot that. But after Pudding's reveal of her being evil and Sanji was like crying, I kind of wanted like a little intermission to what Zoro's group is doing. It doesn't have to be like a full chapter, maybe like 7 or 8 pages or 10 pages, and then we go back to what just to keep me interested, because to be honest, this is the most interesting arc in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you.
Sorry to cut you off.
This Sanji stuff is cool, but it's not that cool in my opinion. It just is okay.
What you call it? He's like I'm looking at the chapter. It says he's the 10th son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 10th son.
Yeah.
Because the biggest issue with this arc for me is just Sanji in general. Like, come on, dude.
What do you mean?
Just disappointing in my opinion. He hasn't really done anything besides be upset, and then quickly rebound, and then take L's. You know, like Sanji usually does.
Mm-hmm. Has he rebounded yet?
Hell no, dude. No, because fucking, I understand why Andre was mad 2 weeks ago. Because fucking, this bitch like made you cry and did all this stuff to you, broke your heart, and then like he was still acting the same way whenever he met her. So it was kind of like, come on, dude. Like this chick wants to kill you and your friends.
Yeah, but
so aren't you a little bit more upset?
Like he could be acting.
He's not acting, dude. That's genuinely Sanji, I'm pretty sure. Because there's no purpose for him to be acting.
I guess.
Like, just be more serious about it, you know? Because all this silly shit is just kind of like frustrating to watch.
All right. Well, what other series out of the newer Jump series have you do you think are worth like trying? I guess.
Worth trying? Honestly, I can't say it until
what other Shonen Jump series do you guys read, like in general?
I read One Piece, Black Clover, My Hero Academia.
Or that are just ended.
To be honest, for me, it's just One Piece and My Hero Academia.
Wow.
I read One Piece, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, The Promised Neverland. I read Kimetsu no Yaiba.
What's that?
It's just about demon slaying and shit. It's like well, it's basically like a Rurouni Kenshin version of demon slaying, where they're killing demons and shit.
No.
So like the main character basically has like his whole entire family killed by demons, and so he becomes like a demon slayer. Shit, like what the world is, you know, how it has like their organization of like ninjas, pirates, you know, all that shit, typical shonen stuff. Basically, they got like people who hunt demons and kill demons and whatnot. He like joins that organization. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I like it, but the art sucks though. The art is trash.
That's bad.
I read. Is that it? Yeah, that was pretty bad, to be honest with you. Like, look at the art. Look at the art. Type it up in Google.
What's the name of it?
Kimetsu no Yaiba. Kimetsu.
Nice.
No Yaiba. Yaiba.
Yaiba.
Yeah, and then like look at the art. It's pretty. I don't think it's that bad, but it's pretty trash at times.
I've seen this. I actually like the art. It looks kind of cool.
It looks kind of cool. Well, sometimes it just looks like really just amateurish. To be honest with you.
Some of the panels are a little, but the color pages and stuff are like.
Yeah, the color pages look really good.
Cool.
I like the color pages, but at times when you're reading the manga, it just looks like really bad. I kind of just gag.
Kenshin or something.
And he's really bad. It's like a demon. It's like a demon slaying version of Kenshin. it has like samurais and everybody wields a sword, pretty modern stuff. But then like he's like killing demons and stuff for like a job.
Wait, it's like that it's modern, like it's.
No, I mean like pretty like typical stuff in shonen. You know how he got like ninjas, pirates. He's like part of this organization where they hunt like demons and stuff. So it's okay, but nothing too amazing in my opinion. People really love it though. From what I talked to them, they really like it. But to me, it's okay. Oh yeah, I read
How long is it?
I read it's like 60, 70 chapters, I think. Yeah, I think it's like some.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, try it out. I think you'll probably like it. It has like this feel of like grittiness.
Really? With this art style?
Yeah, it's kind of gritty because there's like a lot of violence and not violence, but like hard to put into words. If you read it, you'll understand. Yeah, because I can't put it into words for some reason.
Yeah.
I read
What'd you say is the best non-One Piece series then?
The best what?
Miguel, like I guess My Hero Academia, since that's the only two he reads, right?
Wait, what?
I said, what's the best non-One Piece series in Jump?
He only reads two.
Ongoing or in general, like that I've read before.
In either.
Like what I've read before that I really liked. That's not One Piece or My Hero Academia was My History's Strongest Disciple. To me, that was.
What do you say?
He said My History's Strongest Disciple.
That's not Jump. I don't think that's Jump.
That was really good. That I personally like. Sash.
I remember watching the anime to
that. Sash Bell was good.
Yeah, Sash Bell was fun.
No, Sash Bell was good. Like I didn't like the way the anime ended. I didn't like but they ended it at I forgot his name, the big brolic dude they did. I don't know if you guys seen the anime for Sash. Yeah. What else? Death Note was another one. Death Note was really good. Like, but once they killed off L, I was like, ugh.
What's better, Death Note or Code Geass?
I've never seen Code Geass.
There's only one correct answer, so get it right.
I can't compare.
Death Note. So it gets points because Code Geass is clearly like ripping off Death Note a little bit. Points, but what? I never finished.
Aren't they the same age?
No, Death Note came first.
How's it ripping off? Well, I get what you're saying.
I never finished Death Note.
You never finished it? Okay.
Yeah, so I can't completely judge, but Code Geass is really good, and Death Note's story like dragged out.
So you never saw R2 of Code Geass?
No, I saw all of Code Geass. I never.
Oh, you saw all of Code Geass? Oh my god, dude, I hate R2 so much.
The beginning is like bad because it's just repetitive, and it's just like, what is going on? Like
the only good thing about R2 was the last episode.
The second half is all right. Like once they got over the storyline about him having the brother or whatever, or like with his like once he got his memories back, it was really good again. But
I just hated how they took like it was less about like strategic, Lelouch like doing all this cool stuff, manipulating everybody, using his powers cool. They shifted from that to like just a regular old mecha anime with like fights and who has the newer, stronger mech. That's why I was like, what in the world? They took everything that was good in R1 and it switched it around in R2, and I was just kind of mad about that. Also, people were dying and coming back to life, like his sister freaking died in that explosion, but then like she was alive towards. I was like, what? Because he used an ability or something like that to keep her alive.
Oh yeah, that was weird. There was a lot of weird, like Deus Ex Machina stuff where it's just like
and then like they're making another season of Code Geass after like 10 years, and he's alive. So I'm like, what?
It'll probably be good.
But he's what was the whole purpose of the last episode?
I think it'll be as good as season 2. So I think if you're not super disappointed with season 2, I don't think it's gonna be like.
I'm gonna watch it because I like Code Geass, but I just couldn't stand R2, dude.
You don't like Death Note though? Like
I like that. No, the Death Note in my opinion is better than Code Geass. It's just some people switch back and forth.
I stopped reading it when somebody spoiled to me that L died. They dropped it.
Oh,
yeah. They spoiled it to me, and they said they told me it gets bad after that, and I was just like, okay.
It's like when L died and then the new girl, like I couldn't continue reading. The only thing that was good, and I think this happened before L died. What did it happen? Yeah, it did happen when Light told the Shinigami that for him to not remember that he was what you call it, the guy who's killing people, whatever he called himself, and then like he knew like the way everything that he was gonna touch the book again. To me, that was very well explained. I was like, yo, that shit was really well thought out. The fact that they killed L, I was like, come on.
Yeah, I didn't even see how he did it. I really want to like finish reading it because the reason I dropped it also is because when I first read Death Note, like it was at a point where I wasn't used to reading like manga. So like reading like 100 chapters or something, I was like, oh, this is so long. Like I was like, I feel like after 2 or 3 volumes, it should have ended because I wasn't used to reading something that long, like hundreds and hundreds of chapters. So as soon as like I heard L dies, I was like, well, I'm not gonna read like 50 more chapters of this then. Like
that's what you're saying.
Like I can just like it's easier to drop something as soon as you're not interested unless you're used to reading manga.
Yeah, that is true.
Because like you don't think like, oh, I have to wait an arc or 2 to see if it gets good again. Like I would just immediately drop things. But now like Death Note's only like 150 chapters. Like I could read that like really easily now.
Yeah.
So I read like 300 chapters of Fairy Tail and like it wasn't a big deal. But back yeah, Death Note was one of the first mangas I read. Like
Fairy Tail?
Yeah, so no, Death Note.
Okay, like I know I'm a speak on this.
Yeah.
I know the group itself puts a lot of hate on Fairy Tail.
It's not that bad.
Myself included. I put hate out there. But this is the thing. In the beginning, like I started watching anime, like the main ones, right? Fairy Tail included. I liked the music. I liked where it was going. But then, like once I started reading, manga, the way the author, how do you say it? How do you word this? Like the build up. There you go. The build up he does for the characters and the story itself, to me, is good. But the aftermath, the when he gets there, is so bad. It is so bad that God, it is so bad. It's so bad. I don't know.
Fairy Tail used to be my favorite series. when I was like 13. When I was like 13 and I never fully like read One Piece because I used to watch One Piece and not Toonami, but whenever it used to air on Saturdays and whatnot, and I used to like it a lot. But I used to be like this really bad casual, and I watched the entirety of Fairy Tail when the first anime came out. I watched its entirety, and it was cool as fuck because I really love the openings. I used to like download the openings on my iPod and listen it to the bus on the bus to school.
Yeah,
and I was jammed to that shit, dude. It was freaking cool. But then like after they stopped the first season, the first part of Fairy Tail, and they canceled it, and then they brought it back, I just stopped caring. That's when I started reading manga too. Then I realized how garbage it fucking was. I was like, damn. I hate my past stuff. I used to be a huge Akame ga Kill fan. I don't know if you guys know what Akame ga Kill is.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I used to be a big fan of that too. And then until I realized...
Like a year ago, though, so.
That came out 3 years ago. Yeah, man. Yeah, I realized how garbage that was after I started reading manga too.
I was
like, damn, dude, what the fuck?
I never liked it. I have friends who liked it, and I was just like, what? Like, I tried to watch it with them.
Because I enjoyed, like, it's the author's willingness to kill its main cast. I thought that was pretty cool. But at the same time...
Other anime, like, they weren't super... Like, I guess they're casual, but they weren't super casual. Like, they saw JoJo's and Dragon Ball and One Piece, and they still thought it was, like, really good. And I was like, how are you watching? I was like, you just must have, like, no taste.
It's pretty. It's just pretty generic shit. But I guess
it's super generic. It's like a mix of every.
All that killings and stuff. I think all that killing and blood, it just amused people because it cutting people in half, all that edgy shit. People are like, "Oh my god, this is so cool."
It's not even super bloody. And the thing is,
nah, it's pretty bloody. It's pretty bloody.
Characters get killed, not from what I saw, but characters get killed, and like they get killed one character per episode, so it doesn't become shocking to me anymore. It's like predictable. Like one character is like dying every single episode I saw. Main guy with the armor dies. Oh, the cat girl gets killed now. Like every single episode I ever saw of it, one character except the main character was getting killed off. So it was like predictable to me.
Oh yeah, I seen.
I was like, there's
episodes. I've seen a few episodes. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like,
yo, I finished my first Gundam anime, man. Are you proud of me? I watched the mecha. That's not Evangelion or Roxafon or Star Driver. Well, I watched fucking
Roxafon is good from what I remember, and so is that.
Yeah, I'm saying like I watched my first Gundam because I watched Iron Blood Orphans.
Oh really? I heard it's good. I haven't seen it.
It's pretty. It started really good. Started getting really good, but towards the end it got pretty bad. Because it pulled a comic got killed. It was killing off characters left and right. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what all Gundams do though.
Really?
Yeah,
because I wasn't feeling it because they were literally killing characters left and freaking right, and they were doing it in a way that was so annoying because they would have like moments of like, okay, this character is talking about his backstory, his relationships with other characters, how much this whole entire journey is meant to him, and then all of a sudden the music stops and he starts dying. I'm like, wow, that was so predictable. And I'm like, why are you randomly spilling out your backstory out of nowhere? And then he just fucking gets shot. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
death flags.
Other than that, it was really good. You know, I really like the main character, something Mikazuki. He had like this weird relationship with these girls where like he was like into like both of these girls at the same time, or they were into him at the same time. So they decided to like go out with him and not care about each other. Regardless, I was like, wow.
Really?
And I was like, what? That's pretty weird. I've never seen that before. So it was pretty good though. But I watched Evangelion. I watched Roxafon. I watched this anime called Star Driver. I watched what's it called? Captain Earth, I think.
Captain Earth.
It's called Captain Earth. It's made by the same people. Hey, have you seen Star Driver?
I've never seen it.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, it's a mecha series. That's why I thought you heard it, because I know you like mecha, right?
Ibrahima likes mecha. I like whatever is good. I don't especially like mecha.
Okay,
I've seen a decent amount. Like like the first 3 Gundams or whatever. But
Oh, Macross.
Yeah, I like the original Macross.
What's better, Macross or Gundam? What if I asked Steve, what would he tell me?
They're both good in their own ways. I'm not gonna answer that question.
He'll dodge.
Yeah, he would just avoid it. He'll just avoid the question.
Okay, damn. But what would Uber Hikari say? The same thing? That's where he gets most of his opinions from.
Oh, Uber Hikari would say Gundam is better, but Uber Hikari's never seen Macross, so he would just say that just to say it. Say something is better if he's seen one and not the other. So.
Makes sense.
And based on popularity, sometimes he'll just say, "Oh, this is obviously better." Like this is a classic. It's very famous. Like he always makes an argument in J rooms that like, well, this is so popular. Like, isn't it just a classic? Like above everything else? Like why? Potter. Like this is so popular. Like he was trying to argue that Bleach, gold standard. Like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece were the gold standard because they're really popular in the West, and everyone was trying to explain to him like Bleach isn't like part of the big 3 in Japan or whatever. But,
technically, it was. I don't know why people say that. Because technically, it was because there was a moment of time where they always used to get color pages and cover pages together and whatnot. They weren't really called the big 3 because obviously that's the term when the West came up, but they were seen as the 3 biggest series in Shonen Jump.
For what, like a year?
It
was literally like a year.
About 3 years, because that's when Soul Society arc was out. And you know how Soul Society arc was super popular? That's what got Bleach on the map, and that's when like it started getting all these color pages, and I think it broke the record for like most color pages consecutively. It got like 5 or 6 color pages back to back to back, and that's when they started like that's when Bleach took off, and they started like pairing Bleach with like Naruto and One Piece, and people were like, "Oh wow, this is cool," you know. So technically, they were the 3 biggest series in Jump.
I don't know.
So they weren't really called the big 3, but they were the 3 biggest series in Jump at the time.
Sales, because there were other series going on at the same time that were very popular.
Yeah, but during like I'm talking about the Soul Society arc, because that's when like Bleach was at its pinnacle.
When was the Soul Society arc? Like what year?
At what year? Shit, probably like 2005, I think. Because Bleach came out in 2001, 2002.
Really? Bleach is that old?
It has like 600 chapters.
Let's see. I don't know. I don't read Bleach.
Oh, you don't read Bleach? What you missing out? It's the best series of all time.
Yeah, my mistake. I actually own the first volume of Bleach because I used to like it. I used to like the art. I never liked the story, but I thought the art was
You like the art of the first volume of Bleach? Ew.
Yeah, a lot.
It was garbo. God, I hate it.
Nah, it was cool. The characters, the way the characters dressed and stuff was cool at first.
Yeah, I like the 90s vibe it gave. The 90s vibe.
Those goggles and stuff, like the wristbands.
The art
was cool. Yeah. You didn't like Bleach?
Bleach had good fights, like fighting, like the fighting.
It had good fights.
Yeah, but like story wise, I was like, eh.
Story wise, the only issue is just that there's no like really good. Because Ichiko doesn't have a goal, so it's kind of like what are we reading this series for?
Like when
I mean, Goku didn't have a goal.
Well, yeah, you're right. That's a good kind of argument.
That's not good.
Well, Goku's goal was getting stronger, right? So technically,
as a kid, he wanted to. But that wasn't really.
Later along the line, it was like
no. As a kid, he had no goal at the beginning. He was just trying. His goal was to find the Dragon
Balls. He was just fucking around. Yeah, to find the Dragon Balls, exactly.
But
there was nothing like that in Bleach.
I mean, to protect his friends, like.
Yeah, but the journey is kind of like boring. So it's like
not let his mother die, to not let his family die, like his mother get killed by a ghost. I don't know. He really didn't. It was really slapped together. It felt like after he did Zombie Powder, Kubo, like he just kind of like generic shonen series without like, or he just went back to his old generic idea from when he was a kid.
He rich as fuck, so I don't blame him. Don't blame the guy.
I mean, he's somewhat rich. He's not like Oda rich or Kishi rich or like in a way rich or like he's not like rich.
He's still rich. He's still rich.
I guess he's making some money.
He's making more money than you ever make in your life, so he rich.
Let's not get crazy.
Oh.
He's doing well for himself for a comic artist. He's doing well for himself. But in Jump,
can't wait for his next series. Woohoo! No, I'm kidding.
Yo, I hope he does not. Actually, no, I might read it because his art.
I wouldn't mind ever.
Yeah,
people gonna read his new series. Stop tripping. People read that shit.
Not in Japan necessarily. I don't think he'll have another series.
People gonna read his new. It wasn't that unpopular.
It was.
It's still sold like 400K.
Bottom of the reader reviews for years.
It's still sold like 400K. Still, it was still like one of the better selling series.
For a series in Jump, that's not so great.
That's really fucking good. I don't think there's like a handful of series that only sell 400K. Yeah.
Each magazine sells millions a week. Like
I'm talking about like the volumes, not the magazine.
That's all right.
No, because during the time it was like One Piece, Haikyuu, Assassinations Classroom, and then after that it was Bleach. That was like Bleach was like. Well, that was a time when Taizai was in like its anime, so he got a big boost.
Taizai shitting on Bleach. What else is shitting on? Copying Bleach now. Attack on Titan. Obviously,
now, of course, now it's over.
Like, the market is bigger. Like there's too many Yonko wandering around for people to like care about Bleach anymore. They probably won't even get an anime to finish like version of the
bro, it sold 400K, man.
So did a lot of
the facts. The facts.
What? all middle tier series sold 400K.
Facts. No, the fuck it didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think fucking Toriko ever sold 400K.
it did. At
its
peak.
At its peak.
It did.
Bleach was in its decline and sold 400K.
That's because it had a bigger peak, but okay, do you think the Toriko anime is coming back?
Hell no.
Exactly. Toriko and Bleach are like the same tier, basically.
No, it's not. It's not. Bleach is like Bleach is like the 12th best-selling series of Jump all time.
No, I don't mean it. That was a mistake. Not in terms of sale. In terms of like about it at this point. In terms of how much readers of like shonen manga.
I don't think Toriko ever got that popular.
I don't think people. It got popular enough to get an anime right away and be paired with Dragon Ball. Bleach was never paired with Dragon Ball.
That's because Bleach didn't have this.
Never paired
no, that's because Bleach didn't have the same studio. You know the reason they only did that is because Toriko was by the same studio as Naruto, not Naruto, but One Piece and Dragon Ball. So they were just like, fuck it, let's do it.
Toriko also had the crossover manga. Ooh.
Yeah.
Bleach never had a crossover.
Yeah, but how much did that help though? How much did that help though?
A lot at the beginning because
didn't help Jack diddly squat. Didn't help Jack shit.
Toriko had
it still sold like poo.
Introduction.
It still sold like poo.
So like it's all like Bleach sells now. That's all I'm saying. It's so.
It is peak. It's peak.
Oh yeah, see, Shueisha announced their volume 2 now of Toriko. The series has sold over 20 million volumes.
Bleach is probably like 40 million. I think My Hero Academy is at 20 million too already. I think it's at 10 million. I think 10 million print. Is that print or sold?
Print.
Okay, I don't know how much is printed by My Hero Academy, but I'm pretty sure it's at 20 million now.
We'll find out.
Alright, I gotta get off because I gotta finish this fucking essay before 12 o'clock.
I guess nobody else is gonna show up, so.
Yeah, so nice try. maybe next Thursday. No?
I don't know. I did my best.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Alright, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess we're gonna end it. Unless you have anything to say, I'm gonna go.
No. It's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do you think is the cutest in the group, yo?
Oh, this nigga. Hey, you got